this.
I beat the Quran on level 7, so I'm recording it. I'm white this time.
It's like, wait a minute. What could you say
I moved out here.
that might not offend someone of the 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, right? What could you possibly, unless you're saying Allahu Akbar, Muhammad is a true prophet, and Allah is the only God, unless you're saying that, anything else you could possibly say might offend Muslims. So how could that possibly be a criterion? And yet it is. It is here on YouTube. They haven't. They've said they're implementing these things slowly. They're unfolding the implementation of these rules more and more. But that is the rule. You cannot offend someone from a protected group, and Muslims are a protected group. So atheists aren't.
That's just a Sharia law.
Yeah, atheists aren't a protected group. Christians aren't. So you can blast away at Christians. You can blast away at atheists. But if you're hurt, if you're saying something that could offend Muslims, well, they're a protected group. So wow, this is insane. Absolutely insane.
That reminds me also of Quran 434, that you can from women from whom you fear disobedience, you can beat them. Well, is there a woman in the world from whom I might not fear disobedience?
You can beat them all.
That opens it up to anybody, without any exception.
This is wild, wild stuff. All right, before we check out this topic, just wanted look at this guy here, Igor Ivanov. I'm a white nationalist. You're a moron. Igor here says he's a white nationalist. Come on, dude. Of all the things you can divide people up on, you're gonna do it based on the amount of melanin in your skin. You're being a moron, dude. And I'm saying, there is personal interest here. I'm pretty darn white. My wife is half Asian. My brothers are 1/4 Latino. My wife's sister, so two sisters. My wife's sister married. So my wife's sister is half Asian, half white. She married a man who's half white, half black. If you can kind of go down the list to all of my friends. I mean, you got Vocab. Vocab's Italian, but his adopted kids are Hispanic. John is black. John McCrae is black, married to a white woman, right? You can go down the list. Everyone I'm connected to would not be allowed in your white nation. So look, you want a white nation? Go somewhere else. Leave us all alone, and then we don't have to listen to your stupid nonsense anymore. All right, Robert. Wait a minute. Robert said absolutely. He agreed with the stuff. How are you a white nationalist, Robert? I got the proof. I got the case.
Very bad one.
The case cracker right now. All right. Let's get into this topic now. All right, yes. So we've gotten the background that all this stuff has been going on a long time. You'd think that people would be coming to their senses, and yet you still have groups like CARE trying to silence. And that's the connecting thread in everything we were just talking about. People trying to silence any sort of criticism against Islam. And it completely goes against everything that we're supposed to stand for in the West, right? If you want to, if something bothers you,
I beat it, even though I was listening to Robert Spencer and David Wood, two of my favorite cyber crusaders. Well, also like Prostate Prophet and, of course, Christian Prince. And Jay Smith.
By a professor
Islam Critique.
Damask. And he was teaching about terrorism, gave a test that had these 3 questions on it. Number 1. Who do terrorists strive to emulate?
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you have those in your article?
Yeah,
I'm listening to them live.
Let me pull up the article.